My name is Unimportant, and I'll tell you why. I've heard criticisms of men going their own way that are less than flattering, and I'd like to respond to the ones I've heard as I can. First is that men going their own way is just a public diary for men. Now, I can see why that would be a convincing simplification for someone familiar with the red pill, but not with MGTOW. What men going their own way is doing is what the ancients did, as they created some of the finest philosophy many still enjoy today. They're talking out loud about their experiences in the world. MGTOW philosophy is how civilization was built, and, dare I say, it is how we will keep it standing. Diaries are personal accounts not meant to be read for the purpose of public influence. At worst, Men Going Their Own Way is a journal of accounts that are actually important for society, not simply for personal gratification. A popular critique you might hear in fringe media willing to glance in our direction is that we are sad. Yet that is the extent of their vocabulary on what they see. Some of us are sad. Many of us are angry. Many of us are bitter and indignant. And from what I can tell, we are eager to move forward through life without cause to be any of those things, which were brought on through no fault of our own. We don't choose despair or hatred about what has happened to us or to society. We are mentally primed and ready for what the truth of our circumstance can bring us. We are so much more than a trite emotion. Much of the stereotypes, even from within the manosphere, are that we are inept and incapable of taking on masculine roles. This is simply ignorance, not because it is a false generalization, but it completely fails to acknowledge that the result is often conscious, as if the red pill must turn us into ultra-masculine chads who accept and exploit female nature, as if there could be nothing more to learn from the red pill than what the next orgasm might be like. Such an existence would drive a thoughtful man insane before long, which is why there is so much blue pill relapse in the community. MGTOW is the way up off the floor. It is taking ownership of what has happened and determining the correct way forward as it relates to the individual and ultimately society. Society needs a box to put us in. Even the manosphere needs a box to put us in. The barriers erected through oversimplified generalizations is the type of willful ignorance we strive to overcome. It's what gives us feminism. It's what gave us racism. It's what gives us the lies we learned growing up. The full context is the path of greatest resistance, and we have chosen that path. The path less traveled, as Robert Frost may have put it. Those are probably the types of critiques we might see again and again, because they do appeal to the lowest common denominator. But we are not in this community because it was easy. We are not voicing our experiences and our philosophies because we need our words on scented paper and in colorful ink. And we are not defined by an emotion. We are here because we know civilization needs more than lies to keep it together. And that is why my name is Unimportant.